What's up, YouTube? It's AnnaMar'eeTV and I'm back with another video, period. Today, I want to share some of my favorite houseplants. I know during the quarantine, a lot of people have been going to Home Depot and getting houseplants and just getting stuff to kind of boost up the oxygen levels in their home. And, you know, being a new graduate with a bachelor's in plant and soil science, I decided I would come and share some of my favorite house plants. Is the spider plants, and I actually just ordered a new one because the one I had at school died. Just like in the travel between coming from Alabama back to the DMV area, you know, she just wasn't getting any light and nothing. Even though they're low light, but still. Okay, anyways. So, the root, well, like the Latin name for it is the Chlorophytum comasum. And I've really been trying to like practice my the Latin form of my plant names, you know, because hopefully I'm gonna be getting a salary job, so y'all just pray for your girl. But anyway, so yeah, so the spider plant, really great house plant. It'll add loads amount of oxygen to your space, or you know, your office, your bedroom, whatever. They're low light plants, so they don't need a lot of attention, and most of these plants I'm gonna be mentioning are mostly beginner plants. They do need some water, of course, some light, just like humans do, because plants and humans are basically the same, if you all didn't know. But yeah, plants and humans are basically the same. So anyways, the spider plant, it does need humidity after a while. So as you can see, it's kind of long and like it's spirals outward. Well, it does need humidity sometime, otherwise the tips will turn brown. And even though brown tips are not necessarily completely bad, sometimes, you know, you want to just have a full green plant in your room or in your space, wherever you're going to put it. Also, it's a great plant to hang. That's what I love. That's why I love about it so much. Like if you have like hanging planterns in front of your window, or like you want to put it up somewhere, they do really well with elevation. The next plant I have on my list is the nerve plant. It is also known as the Fritonia plant. It comes in different colors, and that's another great thing about it. So if you aren't looking for something that's just green, or something that is just more like on the tropical side of colors, this plant does come in pink, it comes in red, comes in, of course, green, and I want to say it's like a dark orange. So you can get it whenever it's like through its lifetime or whatever. And most of these plants you can find in Home Depot, Lowe's, or online at some online botanical gardens. There's also an online plant store, you could say, that I'll be leaving in the description box, that I really like a lot. They have a subscription, so you can get like 3 plants a month or 6 plants a month, whatever you want with your subscription, and they like continuously send you new plants, new ideas, where to put them, all types of stuff. It's really great. So really love that one, and it is better in low lit rooms. So if you have a room that has a lot of light, probably not gonna be probably not gonna be the plant for you. But if you have a low lit room, or just a room that's, I like to put my colorful plants in rooms that don't have as much color, unless they tie in with the color of the room. But if it's just something like my room's white, obviously, I would put more like greenery and like more color in there, because it's a plant. Like it doesn't necessarily clash with anything else, like even if you do have colors. So another plant that I chose was Lucky Bamboo. A lot of people, you've probably seen this plant at the like Asian or the Asian restaurants, or you know, really any restaurant. Like they have them at the nail salon too. I don't know, but that's where I've seen them. So the Lucky Bamboo plant, like I had said, you know, see it at the Asian Asian stores. I'm always at the Asian market. I love the Asian market. Like I'll go to the Asian market before I go to regular grocery store, just because I eat a lot of Asian cuisine and they be having sales. Anyways, but that's where I got my first Lucky Bamboo from. She's so cute. She's so sweet. But she didn't really grow as tall as I wanted her to, so I keep her downstairs in my living room now. Instead of up in my room. I'll get to the plants that I have in my room because those are like my babies. But the Lucky Bamboo, it's supposed to bring good luck, which is also a good thing. Like, you know, keeping it in areas where a lot of people are gathering. So, you know, your dining room or your kitchen, places that you need good luck in, which is always a good thing to have good luck. And if you know, believe in stuff like that where, you know, certain symbols or certain things bring on a certain energy, then I would definitely recommend the Lucky Bamboo plant. Personally, I can't say that it's brought me any good luck, but it's a great plant to have and I love it, and it basically takes care of itself. I'm a very busy person, so I normally like my plants to take care of themselves, but at the same time, I do like to have some one-on-one time with my plants. Call me crazy. Y'all ever met, like, it's always a real dramatic one out the group. And the corn plant is the dramatic one. I'm telling you, like, the corn plants are so dramatic looking. I mean, look at it. Drama on site too. But no. The corn plant only I feel like I've either had one or my grandmother has had one, but I know that they do get really, really big. Why does it look like my head is like, what is happening? Y'all, I don't know where this shadow is coming from, but my head is not like that. Like, I don't have that. And my wig is like almost flat because, y'all, I don't be liking to do my hair when I be putting these wigs on underneath because I'm about to take the wig off and put my bonnet back on. But anyways, so this is not me. Don't talk about me either, please, because I don't know what that is. But back to what we were talking about, the corn. So the corn plant, yes, they do get really big in some instances. I know that they do not need a lot of water, and they also are low light. Like I had said, most of these are low light for beginners that, you know, just want something in their home. But a corn plant will draw a lot of attention. So the reason why I wouldn't say this is beginner friendly, because if you're not going to trim it like it needs to be trimmed, or if you're not going to give it the I think I know what it is. If you're not going to give it the amount of attention it needs, then I definitely would not recommend this as a beginner plant. But if you want to go in and this is like your first plant and you're going to just only have this one, then by all means, go ahead and, you know, learn how to take care of your corn plant, because she's going to be real dramatic, because that's what they do. They just some dramatic plants, but that's just me. Next plant I have on my list is the ponytail palm. Ponytail. So the ponytail palm, it literally looks like it's wearing a ponytail. It's so adorable. They're I've seen them miniature and I've also seen them on the bigger side. They are a tropical plant. I know that they're in the recurvata species, and most of those that I've seen are tropical. I remember when I was in Costa Rica for a while that they had them like in a whole bunch of places. I mean, everything just looked like it had a little ponytail on it. But These are definitely great house plants. You'd be surprised. They don't need as much water. They're very low light, very easy to take care of. Only thing I would say is, you know, if you have young kids, if you have kids running around, or if you have like you know, I wouldn't put this plant in places that it could fall, or I wouldn't put any plant in places it could fall, because I wouldn't put the plant in any place that it could fall, because obviously you don't want the plant to fall. But this plant does sometimes have like some spikes on it. It's not a cactus. Don't come for me in the comments talking about, well, if it's a cactus, then tell it. No, it's not a cactus. It is a part of a different species that does grow some spikes. So don't put it around your kids or anybody else that would hurt themselves. This would be a plant that I would recommend that goes in your bedroom, you know, on your nightstand, somewhere cute, simple, classy, something like that. So the next plant I have is the Monstera. It's also another tropical plant. They will get really, really big, and they're the type of plants that climb walls. So if you don't know what that means, if you've seen like vines that climb walls or whatever, or look like they're, you know, going up the wall, this is exactly the type of plant. So you can put it in a pot, but you put it next to the wall, it's heading for the wall, and it's going up all over the place, which is really pretty though. So if you like me and you want you a nice little plant wall, but you don't feel like, you know, making it yourself, just let the plant do what it do, because that's its business, period. So the next plant I have is the Calathea. I want to say, yes, the Calathea. It comes in purple and green, and it's a great plant to add color in like a more, you know, vibrant space or a more dull space. It does get more vibrant when you put it closer to light, and less vibrant when it's in low light. That is something that I forgot to mention. So most of these plants do that with everything. Well, all the plants do that. If you put them closer to more light, then they will look more vibrant. So sometime when my snake plant looks a little dull, I will put her in the light, and then I will take her out and let her sit in like just the regular room light. But my snake plants, they always look really, really vibrant. I don't know if it's like the water I give them, because I don't give my plants just tap water. I give them bottled water. Like I said, call me crazy, but I don't care. They're my children, so I can't give them tap water. I can't. So I give them bottled water. I don't know if that has a difference. There may be like a difference in the pH that I'm giving them, so that may be why they're more vibrant. I do know, but I don't feel like getting into the scientific logistics of it, so we're just gonna leave it at that. But yes, if you do put them in light and then you pull them back into dim areas, their vibrance will stay for a while, but then it will like end up dimming down. It's not saying, but that does not mean that your plant is dying. It just means that the vibrance of it is dimming down. So, and last but not least, my baby, my snake plant. Look at it. It's just flourished. I mean, look at them roots. Look at it. Well, yeah, this is my snake plant. Well, his name was Henry. It was something else. The plant has been named by a whole bunch of people. I mean, I've had this plant for like almost 3 years now. I've literally had this plant for 3 years. And it has a sister. She's downstairs. She's much skinnier. She kind of thick, like me. But yeah, this is my snake plant. As you can see, You know, I do have some, where is it? I have some yellowing right here, which I need to, you know, take note of. And that's probably because my plant really has not been getting the nutrition that it needs because it's just been sitting in my room. So we would probably go outside for a day or 2 days or a week and get our lives back together. When I had the plant at school, it sat in my windowsill, so it got half light, and then I would rotate it every day. You can't do that. So like if your windowsill, like the windows on one side and then of course the rooms on the other, you can just like give one side and then rotate every day so that your plant does get all its sunlight. But I just wanted you all to, you know, get some new house plants and get more oxygen and happy planting.